Hi, I'm Fawn. I'm your host and the creator of it'ssimplybecause.com, and today I'm back with another installment of my micro Canva tutorial series. By micro tutorial, I mean bite-sized topics and bite-sized time frames. My goal is to keep all the tutorials in this series between 10 and 15 minutes when possible, but please understand that some of the topics will be more complex and require more time. Small disclosure, this series is not for you if you consider yourself at an intermediate to expert level on Canva. This series is for you if you're at a beginner level in Canva looking for an easy way to learn how to get started. Today, in tutorial 6 of the Canva How-To Micro Tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to use Canva Font Frames, both in Canva Pro and Canva Free, and where I get my Canva Font Frames from. Let's get started. Okay, I am in my Canva Pro account, and the first thing I want to show you is two places that you can get your Canva font frames from. And the first one is directly from Canva. If you type in font frames and go to the frames section when it pulls it up, you will see Canva font frames already in their search parameters. You can go through here, you can check the licensing terms, and you can see if these elements are able to be used in your designs, and that is perfectly fine. If you want to go in and find the ones that are the same font style, that is your choice to make once you decide on licensing. Where I like to get my Canva font frames is from Creative Fabrica. I get a lot of my Canva, let me see, I get a lot of my Canva graphics from Creative Fabrica. They also have these Canva Alphabet Frames in here that are part of my subscription, so I don't pay extra for these. I just pay my monthly subscription and I get to download these elements as part of my subscription. This is one of the tools that I will advocate for because it does end up saving a lot of money in the long run, and they run deals quite frequently for their subscription. I will leave a link in the description of the video so that you can check out Creative Fabrica. Now, I have downloaded this particular Canva font frames graphics pack from Creative Fabrica, and this is it. I have clicked on the link that they provided in the download, and it takes you to your Canva account, and you just go ahead and upload it. Whenever I do something like that, I change the file name to master of whatever the file name is so that I don't make changes to that file and I can save it in one of my folders. Then what I did is I copied or I dragged the mouse across all of the elements here, Control C to copy, and I pasted them into the design that I'm working on. And I'm just in a regular 8.5 by 11 Canva design frame size. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just Control C and Control V to get the letters that I want to make my design. And I am going to do this as if it were a planner page for one of my printables. I'm just going to copy all these. I don't want to take the original letter just because if I need them again, I want to use them again from the template here. So before I actually start editing these, now that I have these here, I'm going to actually add a page and move it up. And I'm going to create real quick the background to my planner page. So I am going to go to uploads because I already have a digital paper that I've created saved there. And I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to go to elements and exit out of this and grab this square element and just drop it into my design. And I'm going to change the color. Let's grab that. And I'm going to grab the color picker and I'm going to choose a light color. And then I'm going to center it on my design. Okay, now I'm going to grab all of these and Control X to cut and Control V to paste. All right, And I'm going to lock these background elements down so that they don't move around when I'm designing the planner alpha frames here. So the first thing I want to do is get everything aligned and tidied up here. So I'm actually going to go to the selection here that says tidy up, and that's going to space everything out evenly, horizontally, and line it up. Then I'm going to drag it to make it fit on my page. That way it's centered on my page and it looks nice. And make it a little bit bigger so I can see it. Now, how you use these frames is you're going to actually drag an element. Let me go back to my uploads because I want to use this paper again and drag an element into the frame. And it creates a unique design within the font that you're using for your printable. Now, let's make this a little bit bigger. And then what you can do to make it look even nicer is within each letter frame, you can click on it twice, and then you can slide the picture around to wherever you want it to align within the letter. So I want the roses to show up in the letter itself. So I fix the P, and I'm going to slide the L over. The A doesn't look too bad. I think I'm going to leave that one there. The N, I'm going to slide over so that it shows on this side here. And I'm going to do the same for the, click out and click again. The same for this one. And I'm going to align the E the same way. And I'm going to align the R the same way. And then if you look at that, you could probably actually go a little lighter with this background color just to make it stand out a little bit more with the elements that you're using. So let's go back to the color picker and see if I can find a really light. No, it's still the same color. Let's just do white for now. And that looks really nice for a planner page design. And it uses your elements that you created for your printable if you were to design paper to go into your actual printable product. So it looks really nice. And that's how you can use the Canva frames. It's super easy to do. You just go to create a Fabrica or something similar that has the Canva frames, and you upload it to your Canva account, pick the letters you want to use in your design, and then create your design element. And it just is another font feature that you can use that's outside of the realm of using the preloaded text that they have or another text that you load yourself. Now I'm going to go to my Canva free account and show you over there how it works. And it really just works the same way. What I'm going to do, I've already uploaded the same exact file to my Canva free account. And I'm just for sake of time, I'm just going to drag over the letters from my name. I'm not going to copy and paste. I'm just going to drag them over. And I will go to position and tidy up and make them bigger. And I don't have any papers that I've made saved to this account. So what I'm going to do is go to Seamless Paper, go to Photos, and I'm going to grab this one here because it doesn't have a crown on it and show you that it works just the same as if I were using the Canva Pro account. It works no different because I'm not pulling one of the graphics in here that has a crown. I'm using one of the free graphics and pulling it right into my frame. And it just fills my frame nicely and it makes it work. Now you can also upload your own digital papers in here. I just haven't loaded any in here because I use this as a demo account, and do the same thing that I did in my pro account and make it your unique design with your digital paper that you create, and it would look just as nice. So it's your choice on this particular feature using the Canva frames. And actually I will show you too. Let's look at the Alphabet Frames that they have in the free account. You have access to them all in the free account too. These do not have a crown by them showing them as paid features, so you can use these here as well. I would still check the licensing just to make sure that the licensing attached to each of these works with however you plan on using your design. So create a Fabrica or use the frames in here, but it's just a different way to have a font for your design that really stands out and is unique. And as I used it over here, this would really, really, really make your design stand out, and it would be the same as your background. If you were to create a digital paper or get a digital paper from something like Creative Fabrica, it would draw all of your design elements together and make them very aesthetically pleasing. So that is it for this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will get back to you and answer them as soon as I can. If you have any ideas for future tutorials, there will be a form link left in the comments, or I'm sorry, in the description, and leave me your ideas there, and I will get back to you on that as well. Thank you very much.